All right, everyone. So at the end of this video, we're going to give you Triple H's full comments on John Cena's retirement tour, but we want to talk about specifically a smaller portion of it. So we're going to actually read part of the transcript from WrestlingInc.com. So John has earned the right in his career to do whatever he wants when he wants. I believe it's in the beginning of 2025. John will come back, and it's sort of like a farewell tour that has an end to it, and John's going to come back and have a blast. He's going to come back, and he's going to be there for the Royal Rumble. That's going to be his last Royal Rumble. He's going to be there for Elimination Chamber, and then that will be his last Elimination Chamber. He's going to be there for WrestleMania, and that will be his last WrestleMania. And then it will continue, and then by the end of 25, there will be the end of John Cena. Okay. So he's basically saying that John Cena is going to start, at least if I'm reading this correct, it's going to basically be a start of 2025 deal, right? So that's when he's really going to hit the ground running. Now, that doesn't mean that he doesn't, have a few appearances until then, because they might want to try to build a little bit of, just build a little bit of momentum going towards it. But it certainly looks like it's 2025 that his farewell tour will begin. And, I'll say that I haven't been this excited about something in quite some time because I think they're going to be able to take this and utilize it in such a big way to give us all of these dream matches that we would have wanted to see, right? It's really going to the retirement tour gives Cena an extra boost. Obviously Cena's this massive star, right? But Cena is not in terms of his in-ring wrestler, character. He's not the same he was 10 years ago in terms of like, holy crap, this is John Cena in the ring right now. It's not quite the same. Now, in terms of stardom, it's way bigger, right? He is just as big as he's ever been. But I think just, to get that little added juice of like, holy crap, this is just massive. I think you really love that the farewell tour is something because it's like this is his last match at Royal Rumble. This is his last WrestleMania. Like this, like it's just gonna make it even bigger, right? And Cena is one of these stars like Austin, like Undertaker, like Triple H, even though he's there all the time now. But he's one of those all-time stars that when he comes back, the fans love it, right? He is just one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, and there's really no question about it. This is going to be a perfect ending, I think, to what was a fantastic career with certainly the highest of highs. There were moments when people were getting kind of tired of it, but that happens to literally every wrestler ever. But for Cena, it's not just about necessarily how high he got, because he got to the peaks of any wrestler, but it was about the fact that he did it for a long time. I mean, people like even Stone Cold. I mean, Stone Cold obviously was a wrestler in various other places before he really took off in WWE, and he was around for a while. But Steve Austin really was one of those guys who, and injuries were part of it, but Austin was as hot as anyone has ever been for like like a 5-6 year period, maybe a little less than that, and he's just always still been big. But Cena was the guy wrestling every night almost for like 10, 15 or more, right? So I really really appreciate Cena, and I think a lot of people do, and I'm just happy to see that he's getting this farewell tour. So we're going to show you now the full comments from Triple H.